There came a time where you were sentenced to 2 weeks in prison.
Yes.
Why were you sentenced to 2 weeks in prison, sir?
There was domestic violence involved.
There was a domestic violence issue. Sounds like you're describing things from a book. Sir, what happened?
I think I slapped Tracy, or I think she pushed me and I slapped her. It was along that line.
You lifted your hands to her?
Yes.
Sufficiently enough that a magistrate's court took the view that the only punishment fit for you was to put you in prison for 2 weeks. Very serious.
Yes.
That, for me, had to be the line in the sand.
Knowing that he effectively was not going to be in the family home, did you go to a court in order to get some species of order which would have immediately specified how much he was financially to contribute each week or each month?
No, to be honest, my first port of call after splitting up was to set up the contact centres. To be honest, it was probably naiveness at that point, being the age that I was, early teens, that it's maybe not even something that I knew about going for, to be honest. However, I think it was 2004, I did put in a child maintenance claim.
You applied to what was then the CSA?
Correct, yes, sir.
Understood. One of the complaints that Mohammed makes is about access and that sort of thing. Have you ever prevented access? Hand down. I'm speaking to Mum now.
Yes, Judge.
You arranged custody via a contact centre,
yes,
correct?
Sir.
And as I understand it, there was an initial arrangement where he was to visit on 3 occasions.
Yep, I believe so.
And how many times did he attend?
From my knowledge, once is what I correctly remember.
In the past, I've been one contact centre, but there's been trouble from the other side of the family. So all because of that, I thought, you know what? If you want the kids, keep the kids. When my kids grow up, I will see them. But there have been threats from other members from outside of her family.
Tracy?
Right, OK. Am I open to pose a question to Mohammed?
To me, through me.
Would Mohammed like to elaborate maybe on some of the situations that led to outside people? I am not going to stand here and say that nobody didn't make violent threats. The reason that violent threats were made from outside people, and I will be the first to say, if it wasn't for me, I said to everybody, no, that cannot run. Nobody can bring violence into it. No, because do you know what? Regardless of the situation or what's at hand, he's their dad. And I will in no circumstances be responsible for any physical harm or any such thing coming forward. I will say, you know what, there have been volatile arguments, there have been volatile debates regarding all aspects of this situation. But you could threaten me with anything you like. You know what, that is not stopping me. Verbal words would not be enough. But as I say, I'm not trying to annihilate him. I know they were not always his intentions as a father, and I always keep that in mind. But as for my family, stopping him from seeing the kids, that's never been on the books. Never. Nobody would want to stop him from seeing the kids. That's what this main thing has been about.
If you enjoyed that video, then I strongly suggest clicking here for more highlights. For those of you who haven't subscribed yet, and why not, so that you never miss out, subscribe. Clicking down there, that's an order.